Okay, I welcome you all with love. And I'm going to open with a prayer about the merging of the heavens and the earth. The mystery of the Ma and the Lima, and nothing and the something and the nothing. Ishiniku Kudushabihu Ushihente, Be Ilu or Imambaya, Chinikiturake. Peter Shem Shem Guzrael Kolam. Amen. Tonight I'm going to talk about a true story about a myrtle tree and a star. This happened a few thousand years ago and has great relevance for today. So, a myrtle tree tends to grow in very high places, up in the mountains. And it there's a certain power for the myrtle being in high places. And it takes care of itself. The star, on the other hand, has a different role. The star is sharing its light with the world. And in that process of sharing its light with the world, it burns itself up. It is giving to the world of its essence. It is not afraid to die into the nothing, which eventually happens to stars. Sooner or later, over millions and billions of years, they're burning up and they're giving the essence, giving off light. At the same time, they're dying into the nothing. So, we kind of look at this, and a few thousand years ago, there was a very special woman. Her name was Hadassah, which means myrtle. And she was lifted up from a rather lowly position into being a queen of what was the most powerful nation in the Middle East, at least. And she earned that through the grace of God and got rather used to it and comfortable with it until she was presented with a very difficult choice, which is, was she willing to risk that position in order to potentially save her people? And at first there was some resistance. It's like, wait, I'm pretty comfortable. I'm in this high space, in this high position. Symbolically, I'm a myrtle on the mountain. But as she thought about it, and as she counseled with her close ones, she realized that she needed to make a choice. And that choice was to risk her life, potentially, in order to save her people. And in that process of that choice, which she did make, she moved from being a myrtle into the second part of her name, Esther, which means star. And she made a choice to stand up, to speak her truth, to speak up for the people at the risk of her life. And at that moment, she became more than a mundane queen. She became a light to the world. She became a star. And she had made that choice to be that spiritual warrior who was going to speak her truth no matter what may unfold. We all have that opportunity in our lives. We're all meant to have a special mission in our life. And she realized that in moving out of her comfort zone, she did have this mission. It was her time and her place when the windows of the heavens opened up and she could move from being a myrtle, high position, amongst, to being a star, being a light to the world. And she did make that choice, and the result was she did save her people. And she became transformed at a level of holiness and light beyond her imagination. So she moved from Hadassah, myrtle, to Esther, star. May everyone be blessed when that choice comes up in our life, that we make, like Esther did, the choice to become a star. And that way we merge the heavens and the earth within ourselves. Shalom, 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 om shanti, 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 om takiasan. Amen.